Welcome back, golfers. We're gonna go here in the academy and see if we can find a 3-wood that's under $100. I'm gonna show you how you can get some deals inside. We're gonna see what they have. So check out the clearance section and find a 3-wood, not just a cheap one, but one that you would actually hit, that hits bombs, that hits it straight. And we're gonna find a good shaft, because guys, the shaft is more important than the head. Also, a cool thing about this place is they'll beat the prices by 5% of the competitors. So if you ever check up, let's say you got a Dick's or a PJ Superstore not in your area, check it online. They'll have a clearance section on their online section, and they'll beat it by 5% to get even better deals. All right, we're back here in the golf section. Let's see what we can find. I got a bunch of just packages, clubs, these ultra blacks, beginner kits. I always say avoid these. They got them here. They got the bag cart buggy. If you're a push cart guy, for $135, $45 off. That's a really good deal. They got these full sets for $349. They got women's. Possibly be a good set, but I'd rather build one. Get them a lot better than that. Well, let's see if we can find a deal. We're over here in the clearance section. Let's see if we can find a good 3-wood. Oh my. Here's a M4 amazing 3-wood. This is a ladies fairwood for $189. Unfortunately, the wrapper's not off of it, so we're not going to be able to make a deal on that. Right here is a Wilson Ultra for under $100, $65 for a 3-wood. If you're a big Wilson Ultra fan, that is a pretty good deal. And you can actually negotiate that down to probably $30 because it doesn't have the wrapper. And you just tell them there's some defects here. You can see there's the defects. But I personally would not use that. They do have a Maverick driver. See what kind of shafts they're carrying in these. Oh, actually it's a nice 5.5 regular shaft, Project X Hazardous orange. So it's not a 3-wood, but it's not a bad deal. Unfortunately, the wrapper's still on it. Go over here to another clearance section. Another Wilson. If you're left-handed, they got the same one. You can get a good deal on this as well. Get it for about $35. Go to the manager, and the way you talk to him, go to the cashier, the manager, be polite about it. Just, hey, there's some imperfections. They'll blow it out. And if they're rude, I'd say it works for me about 80% of the time. You can't tell if the guy's having a bad day or not. Here's another ladies Wilson Ultra for the ladies for $65 as well. That's a 3-wood. But I wouldn't actually use any of these, so let's see if we can find something. Oh, here's a Cobra Rad Speed. Was $200. I got it down to $170. This is an amazing 3-wood. It's 18.5. I think it's more of a 5-wood. Let's go over here. Oh, here's an excellent one. So the wrapper's off. They want $200 for it. This thing hits amazing. Let's see what shaft they got on it. It's got the stiff 6.0. Actually, I think that might be a regular. It's kind of in between. 65 grams. Project X, the orange shaft. So we can't quite get this one for $100. I know I can knock this off $50 because you can see the imperfections. But this is an amazing 3-wood. And I think that's their only selection they have here. So we didn't quite get one for under $100, but you can definitely negotiate this one down to $150. Like I said, you go up to the front, say, hey man, this thing is cut, it's messed up. The manager will work with you. Look at the imperfections, but this is a beautiful 3-wood. They'll knock off $50 for you. So this would be the one I would grab. Unfortunately, it's not under $100, but for $150, for basically a brand new Maverick 3-wood with a Project Hazardous shaft, it's not a bad deal.